guys, it is Tuesday with your favorite nurse, Tuesdays with Lori, and I am here at, what is the actual name of the business?
Body Reset Center.
Body Reset Center with Dr. Dickman, and Dr. Funk is also part of the practice. Tell me a little bit about your certification.
So my name's Steve Funk. I'm a chiropractor. I've been a chiropractor for a long time. I know you've been a nurse almost 20 years. I've been 25 years a chiropractor. Before that, flew search and rescue in the Air Force. So I have a long background in health and wellness and saving lives. So my good friend, Dr. Rob Dickman, and myself are both chiropractors. We kind of graduated. I went to Life West in Hayward. He went to San Jose at Palmer West. And then we have another doctor, a medical director, Dr. Dickens. So we have a Dickens and a Dickman.
I know, it gets a little confusing.
So we have the double Dicks at our clinic. So
I'm not going to touch that. I
had another Dr. Dickinson also try to play like we are not going there. And we have a Dr. Doolittle. So we have a Doolittle, a Funk, and Dickens Dickman. And so it's a really good clinic. But our vision we had was we do medical weight loss. So in case you've ever been a medical doctor, so we do hormone replacement therapy. So if you ever have a health challenge, it's nice through the Cascade Wellness on the other side of our clinic. We have a medical director, and he comes out of pain management, so he was a anesthesiologist. So in case of that, it's nice because he came out of the Kaiser system, so we need a true medical opinion. Both Dr. Rob and I can actually say, hey, what about this, what about that? So with MRIs, CAT scans, so it's nice for under our car accident side and our personal injury side that we're able to go and do different things like that. Or if you need an actual medical opinion from a medical doctor, it's nice to have them here on site.
Right.
And the other thing is we have nurse practitioners here, and we have nurses here. So we kind of have everything. We have
cover all the bases.
And then we have a statistician. We have everything here on that side.
Beauty too.
Yep. And then on our side, we specialize in car accidents. We specialize in soft tissue and injuries. When I graduated school, I took a lot of extra certifications in sports medicine, sports rehab, blah, 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 all these different things where we not only adjust the spine, but extremities. So we're going to set up some other appointments so Lori can actually do the hot laser. So we have a lot of different gadgets. So at my Roseville clinic at Dr. Funk Chiropractic and Spinal Rehab, I have low-level laser therapies. So low-level laser therapy is a different type of laser. A low-level laser is one that can actually, you can work on the brain for concussions in different areas. So the way lasers work, if you can penetrate the cells, you increase what's called the mitochondria. The mitochondria they call the powerhouse of the cell. If you can increase that to start working more, it can create more glucose. Through glucose, then that it creates more oxygen, then the gluconeogenesis, then it goes through the Krebs cycle, and then the electron transport chain, and as it starts getting more and more and more, if you can't sleep at night, and more ATP, and that's how people get stronger and healthier, and that's how you can do different brain cell. Where the class 4 laser is a hot laser. So when you start doing a hot laser, that's when you got to keep moving around. That's where we do neuropathies and do a lot of other different things like that. And Rob's little gross finger picture over here. Rob loves to show that. I love Rob.
I know, this is,
Yeah, so he actually was doing something around the house. Rob loves to fix everything. Actually hacked off his finger in 3 weeks. That happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is insane.
His finger grew back, and his doctor's like,
man.
the surgeon's like, dude, your finger's never gonna be the same 3 weeks. So that's the hot laser. So everyone loves their equipment. That's why they bought it.
And I'm a gadget queen.
Yeah.
I like everything.
My $50,000 laser is better than his, but I have one that goes through each side of the hemisphere of the brain and different things like that. Where then I have handheld lasers. So as you get into laser therapy, in this clinic we have over $1.5 million of gadgets. So we have our gadgets. We have a handheld cryotherapy unit. Then we have different gadgets here. And the main thing we always tell people, and that's why we're going to talk about different gadgets we use, is some people, if you've ever been to a chiropractor, like especially in my Roseville clinic, some people don't like that popping, that cracking, it freaks them out. It's just like getting your teeth drilled by your dentist, nothing excited about that. But as we work on your spine, I have little things, and so you're trying to find the tensor, where's the neurological gain of the person. So if you have a resting potential of a nerve here, you should be able to put a little bit of force and it fires the nerve. Like if you've ever been to the boardwalk, you try to win that prize. Some people, the resting potential of the nerve is up so high that any sort of stimulus that fires the nerve and they freak out. And that's why we use different gadgets to bring down the nerve response. And so we're constantly working on different things like that. So that's why Dr. Rob and I have done a lot of advanced certifications and concussions and blah, blah, all these different things to help you get better quickly. That's why we do a detailed exam on you, have you walk with your eyes open and closed. It's kind of like if you've ever been to Kaiser or an ER and you've been in a car accident, go, well, did they do an exam on you? Yeah, they took my blood pressure. No, a real exam is they check out the strength of your muscles. They have you walk eyes open, eyes closed, deep tendon reflexes, your smell. It's a whole sensory motor exam to rule out soft tissue. And so a lot of times it's not a knock on the nurses or doctors, but a regular medical doctor is just trained in ears, eyes, nose, throat. Check them out, then they just say it's soft tissue and they let you go. It doesn't mean there's nothing wrong, it just means it's soft tissue. And that's what chiropractic, that's what we thrive in, fixing soft tissue. But again, if we think it's something more like hormones or a concussion, then we can run you back to the hospital, run an EKG, special studies, or brain scans, PET scans. And that's why it's nice, because we have a lot of different hospitals here, so we can rule out different things. So what we're talking about today is a shoulder injury. So we get into shoulder injuries, everyone likes gadgets, so I love gadgets. So let me show you this. So little face recognition. So when you look at a shoulder and you start going through the shoulder, so the shoulder is a 3-joint complex. So 3 joints would be, here's the collarbone, the clavicle, then the humerus, it's not that funny, and then the scapula. So what can happen is that whole shoulder can drop down. So in other words, when we look here, so this joint here, and that's where cartilage meets bone. So in other words, if you go from your throat down through nipple line, right through here, that's where you have costochondral, you have cartilage. So what can happen too is sometimes the whole shoulder can fall down. So say you were fall on an outstretched arm, you could jam your shoulder in, the humerus can go backwards, or you may fall and crash and knock it forwards. So there's a lot of ways that just the shoulder can happen. Then I've been, due to COVID, I've been playing a lot more golf, and so it's more of a swinging injury sport. And we talk about Lori doing injections, and so
love that tennis elbow.
And the best thing I always tell people, like, if you spend a lot of time in forward flexion, it doesn't matter what you do, you need to spend a lot of time in extension. The best example I call it my cheesecake theory. If you ate a cheesecake every day and wondered why you're gaining weight and getting fat, your doctor would say stop eating the cheesecake, right? And you say, but wait, I got a gluten-free fork, I got an ergonomic workstation as I eat it, I got this beautiful plate from Mexico. It's like, it's not that. So if you lean on a computer all day and you're in that position, that's where a lot of people get the headaches, the neck pain, shooting down their arms from that position. I squeeze people like a gorilla all day like this. You just throw a banana on the ground and I could just go to the zoo, because I'm in this position. Most engineers I meet are like this. Everyone, pretty much every job, maybe a cop, a fireman may wear a belt or gun belt or different things like that, but everyone has a loading on their spine. So as we start getting the pressure off the spine, pressure off the discs, a lot of the things will feel a lot better. On Lori, where it's muscle strength testing, we're going to have her push up, we're going to check out the humeral head, then we're going to have her come across and check out each and every rib coming across. Then when we come up here, we're going to push down and check out the AC joint, and then we're going to have her shoulder come back and see, did the shoulder pop backwards or forward? And then we're going to check out all the areas of this joint here, from the radius and the ulna, to see exactly, did it pop forward or back, and then we'll go in there and on the wrist. And then as we adjust your neck, mid and low back, then we'll stretch it out. And I brought some other gadgets. Some people like the Theragun.
Oh, that's what I have.
Some people like this other one, which I like too.
I think I've had both.
Yeah, so there's different ones.
And they're rechargeable.
And they're rechargeable.
It's just knowing how to use them properly, right?
There's different theories out there in massage land. I had a massage therapist goes, you're not the type to lay on a foam roller and roll and smash the joint on. I go, yeah, I've been doing it 20 years. And she goes, well, with vibration, if you take vibration, you vibrate the shoulder through the motion, you're helping the glide with it. So again, if you picture your skin is the ceiling and down here is the bone. And so what we're trying to do is there's different things. So if you look like this, so if here's your skin up here in the bones, so a lot of times between here and here, that's muscle, so you can get a personal trainer to work out, do physical therapy, a physiotherapy, work out these guys. But when it gets bone to bone, the ligament, that's where we're going underneath the floor to take pressure off the spinal cord, these little spinal nerves. So a lot of times I see people focus on this, their posture, but if we can go directly to the spinal cord, spinal nerves, get the pressure off, you'll feel it. So vibration is nice because you're vibrating down into this area. So you're moving the joints, the muscles, but you're also finding that right frequency that your body can tolerate to relax the spinal cord. That's why I think vibration is better versus just smashing the nerves on there. But I'm not saying it's not nice for you. Everyone can enjoy a good massage, but I'm saying if there is something in there, an adjustment will get pressure off the discs and get pressure off the nerves and different stuff like that. And it all works, but the main thing is you want motion means life.